To say the progressive left kind of lost their nut when it came to Kavanaugh is a bit of an understatement. Look, to be honest, there was some pretty bad tactics that happened from the left side. I didn't really see much from the right, except for the fact of maybe a few character attacks of Dr. Ford. But, you know, you're going to expect that when you go putting in the spotlight. But the way the left carried on really was telling when it came to their ultimate goal and what they actually wanted. To the point where you actually have Senator Cory Gardner, revealing wives received graphic texts of beheading after Kavanaugh vote. Yes, after he voted to go through and put through Kavanaugh, his wife started receiving graphic texts of beheadings. This is the left. They are so in touch with Islam, they are now sending beheading videos. Like, holy dooly. But let's jump into the story. Close. In the wake of his vote to confirm Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh on Saturday, Republican Senator Cory Gardner revealed that Fox News on Sunday that his wife had received graphic text messages with a video depicting a beheading, and that someone had publicly posted their names and address of his family members. I believe that is the leak that they are actually referring to was the one that came from Dianne Feinstein's intern or office. We have actually covered that, and I will try and put a link to that video at the end of this video if you want to check that out. But yeah, it was one of the progressive left's interns that basically accessed a government computer and posted a whole bunch of addresses for senators. I believe that's what they're talking about in that. Gardner announced his support for Kavanaugh in July and reaffirmed it in reviewing the supplemental FBI report into uncollaborated sexual misconduct allegations against him. Late last month, Gardner received a letter from an anonymous individual, apparently in Denver, alleging that Kavanaugh had shoved someone up against a wall very aggressively and sexually during an outing in 1998 in front of 4 witnesses. The allegation was later deemed to be not to be credible. So it's interesting that Gardner received a letter from the anonymous source, then they didn't send it through to the Dianne Feinstein or anybody in Senate or Congress or whatnot. But yeah, it seems like it might be, they know it's fake and they're just trying to poison the well, so to speak, would be my understanding, but let's keep going. Quote, every victim of abuse, assault and violence has been through an unspeakable tragedy, and we need to do a better job listening to them, ensuring support is available, and fighting to end abuse of any kind, Gardner said in a statement prior to receiving the graphic text message. Quote, I hope that the partisan divide will all feel today that it did not hinder the person that had the bravery to come forward. And at the end of the day, I don't think the Republicans were upset about her coming forward. I think a lot of the Republicans wanted to hear what she had to say. It was just deemed that the reports, the claims were not credible. That there was no proof of it. And at the end of the day, you're innocent till proven guilty, not the other way around. Kavanaugh and his wife Ashley and his accuser Christine Blasey Ford have also received numerous death threats in recent days. Yeah, guys, don't send death threats to anybody. It's bad optics for a start. It's a bad idea, and it's a surefire way to get yourself landed in prison. Alright? Obviously, if the left want to do it, let them do it, because, you know, it's optics and stuff like that. But we really shouldn't be sending death threats to Christina Blasey Ford. The girl, look, I'm not saying the girl hasn't been sexually assaulted. I just don't think it was Kavanaugh that did it. So, regardless. The apparent intimidation efforts following the reports from Capitol Police that the Democratic congressional aide accused of publishing the private information, known as doxing, for the 3 Republican lawmakers last month also allegedly threatened to leak senators' children's health information if a witness told anyone about his activities. Okay, so that's definitely the one we reported on, and I will put a link to that at the end of this video. Jackson Krosco, might be mispronouncing, who recently worked for Representative Sheila Jackson Lee, Texas, was arrested for allegedly doxing Senators Lindsey Graham, Mike Lee, and Orrin Hatch on Wikipedia, with information such as their home address and phone numbers. Graham, Lee, and Hatch's information was published last week. Okay, so this guy wasn't a part of those three? So I wonder who else has got their information. That's interesting. Let's keep going. According to a sworn statement by Capitol Police Captain Jackson Bell, a witness saw Costco at the computer in the senator's office where he used to work a day after two others unnamed senators' information had been put on Wikipedia. Costco worked for another Democratic senator, including Senator Feinstein, Senator Maggie Hansen, and former Senator Barbara Boxer. While early reports identify Costco as an intern for Jackson Lee, his lawyer said that he was working as a fellow in her office paid by outside institution. Which makes it so much better because, it's bad optics. Sources familiar with the case told Fox News that Costco was in Senator Hansen's office where he was not authorized to be and was caught using a login he was not authorized to use. Costco earlier was let go by Senator Hansen's office. A spokeswoman for Hansen said she strongly denounced the alleged actions. According to Bell's statement, Costco is alleged to have been confronted by the staffer and then walked out. The staffer then called the police. Hours later, the witness received an email from an email address saying, "If you tell anyone, I will leak it." All emails, signal conversations, Gmails, senators' children's health information, and socials. Socials apparently refer to social security numbers, while Signals is a secure messaging app. Bell said that there were probably cause to believe that Costco published the information of senators and then made threat statements directed to the unnamed witness with the intent to hinder, delay, or prevent the witness from reporting it to authorities. Costco's defense attorney, Brian Stoller, told Fox News his client acted alone. Sure he did. And he probably will take the fall for it. Okay, so look, at the end of the day, guys, obviously sending any beheading text or graphic text or anything like that to senators is a bad idea. I can't believe I actually have to say that. Look, also, don't go sending forward any death messages. Like I said, bad optics. It really is bad optics for the GOP. And you're better off just letting the left go through and do it to Brett Kavanaugh. And then we can turn around and say, look at this. But yeah, it's bad optics, and it's not nice either. It's really not nice to send her these sort of text messages. Look, I'm not saying the girl wasn't sexually assaulted. I just don't think it was Kavanaugh that did it. There have been two other witnesses that reportedly came forward who claimed it was actually them that were at the party. So, and they do look a lot like Brett Kavanaugh. But since then, she's obviously claimed that she's not going to push this any further. So it looks like this whole story might just whizzle out. But guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Do you think they'll go through and they'll try and find the people that sent these text messages to Cory Gardner? Do you think it was a part of the left? Or do you think it was the right trying to run optics? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great night and enjoy.